Feature Friday.
The freshest.
So these are the Madrigal, Philippines Madrigal singers in Busan, so in Korea. I was gonna say Seoul, in Korea, but this is the choral opening concert. It has been highly requested. I think from here we have seen maybe the Lion King performance that they did. I don't know if it's in the channel, but I'm pretty sure that we have seen it before. But they performed 3 songs in a row, so let's have a look.
Been very requested. You
Yes.
guys been like, I'm waiting for this one, so let's give it a watch.
Let's go. Busan. Oh, look at the Filipino flag there. Hello. Wow, look at those outfits.
It's the big boss, Mark.
Mr. Mark. Ooh, I love environmental mics.
What the fuck? Was that count?
I have no idea what that count was.
Sorry, just genius stuff. You feel that, right? Like,
Of course. Gosh.
the whispers are so good. I feel like I've been cleansed of all my sins.
Like, what on the earth was that?
I'm ready.
That was the most.
I'm ready. Take me.
That was the most
I'm ready.
crazy thing ever.
Take me. I am good to go. I think I've been cleansed of everything I've ever done badly. You know, actually, when I was a kid, second. I'll tell you, I've even cleansed this memory. This memory has been haunting me because I've never told you. One day you were sleeping like that. You were sleeping like that, and then I was like 7 or 6, and I came over. I saw you, and I farted in your face. Yeah.
You know, I believe that.
Yeah, so bent over like that.
Wow.
And I never told you until today, but I feel cleansed.
I feel like I
Genuinely.
should share that. Efra, you do know that this is getting viewed by, a lot of people.
I was only 6.
Okay, nice.
I got 2 hair lights. Dude, I love this. This stuff makes me so happy. I couldn't feel any happier right now. Genuinely.
It's very strange though, because it was such a build up. It was such a constant building up, a climax towards something, and you never really quite reach the climax. It just keeps going up and further up. And how did they layer so much?
They also have so many. You know what's interesting? Like, I feel like it's not just layers. I feel like they have shades of things. Like,
yes,
it's really difficult to explain.
Also,
I'm ready to go, mate. Just do it. I am ready for Olympus.
That's exactly what it feels like. It's like,
if you don't feel cleansed after that, mate, you've done some naughty stuff.
Oh my god, okay, continue, because what the hell is this gonna
There's
go?
more. Oh, fuck, Might end up being an angel. Must sit like this. Like them. Like that.
How dare that person cough? Sorry. How dare they?
Ew. God forbid you turn into a president.
Oh, the breaths. Why is this making me cry? I don't understand.
Holy. Dude, even the birds outside. It's ridiculous. You know what's also funny as well? If you look at this picture, right?
Oh my
Look at that picture. I can imagine just sort of they summoning an angel right
But
there.
the thing is, Efra, there's not that many people.
Yeah, I know. It sounds like it's 70
It sounds like
million.
it's like a whole freaking battalion of singers, and it's just them. You know, it is a pretty lengthy. It's a pretty it's a pretty good, sizable choir.
I think it's 22 of them,
But
perhaps 24.
But I mean, it sounds like it's at least 100 people singing.
It's ridiculous.
It's so crazy, and just the breath control in between phrase and phrase, and how they overlay things, and like the harmonic work. It's like what? It's insane. It's because it's like everybody singing their own song, and they just happen to work well together, and obviously the freaking vocals, like.
Because there's more. I don't know if they're gonna talk or some shit.
I don't know either.
Because I do know we have seen already the Lion King performance, so I don't know if this is what's next. But
I don't know either. Are they laughing?
I think that's it, right? Yeah. Psalm 96. I think we've seen it. God, man, that's so good.
Okay, imagine going to church.
That's the funny thing, right? It's like they sort of just go to normal church. Don't
Probably.
They don't go to famous church.
No. So
Yeah.
they go to church on Sunday, and then when you worship all together and stuff. Imagine this is the people standing nice right next to you. You're like,
You know how you say stuff in the mass. You had this replies, right? I don't know what it would be like in the
a
Philippines.
call and responses moments in
Yeah.
yeah.
I've been to church.
Yes, you've been to church.
Yeah,
Yes.
actually play in church. Every now and then, and you say that people sometimes they say a bit flat, or they say they just sort of say it. Don't
yeah.
they? I imagine them. It's
be
like,
like-
praise be to God. So fine.
Praise be to God. And you're like, oh my God, okay. Well, there is this thing, right? So in church, every Sunday, sometimes they sing like this really old hymns. Like this really old hymns from like 1800s, right? It's like 1805, and you're like, Jesus Christ, who sings this? But
Who sings this?
Yeah, who sings it?
sang
Who
it?
sang it?
Right, yeah.
Right? Anyways, but then everybody kind of knows them. Everybody sings them like full on, and they know the descants and everything. And you're like, wow. I went to church in South America. We sang Espíritu de Dios.
Yeah, I'm gonna sing with the Madrigal singers. I'm gonna start like that
There's
as well.
no way.
I'm gonna sing right in the middle of them. Right there. In the middle.
In the middle.
Yeah, just where that. Yeah, there. And
Right
I think
here.
I won't speak. I just hold the mic for them. I will pleasantly be their slave. You can use me. I think I need to be near them, because I think if I'm near them and they're sort of singing like that, I think I genuinely become a better person. I feel so much better right now just listening to Go on.
I feel so much better.
Yes, man. It's okay.
Yes, man.
Yeah, cleanse me spiritually. Go on. said like I was, I don't know what, every day I'm just bent like that.
No, every day you sit like this, though. Right?
Relax.
So I was like,
I'm telling you, I'm becoming better. Let's play. By the end of this, I'll be. And I have a tie. If top button will be done, I'll have a tie and I have a little suitcase.
Have you got time to talk about your Lord
Go on.
Savior?
Yeah, literally. See, and the dynamics is outrageous. Ah, sick. They don't get thirsty. They must know that they're hitting magic right now.
I think so.
Yes. Yes, sire. Literally.
Yes, sire.
They own. I'm saying genuinely, they need a water boy. Down.
I'll be it.
I just have to be close to that. I think that will genuinely make me a better person. Yeah, I do have to, in a more serious note, even though that proposition is a genuine one, just saying, you don't even have to pay me. It's not like I have the time, but I promise you, if you do give me that job, I will take it. Genuinely. I think maybe that's what I need in my life at the moment. Just become the water boy of the Madrigal singers. Return cleansed.
Oh my god.
Yeah, genuinely. I'll be saying like this normally and shit, But this is what's really interesting about them.
Stop swearing.
Yeah, that's going to be difficult. I have to be around them 24/7. What's interesting about them is not just obviously their immense capability for choir understanding and their Mark's capability of arranging and being imaginative, entertaining, and yet traditional and orthodox in certain aspects and very unorthodox in choir-like aspects in others. But what makes them really, really elite to me is their capability. Well, that's the fucking third time I've used that word. To use dynamics and shades, which are to a certain extent much more modern ideas of music. They not really orthodox like components of music in terms of choir-like performances. You see it in orchestral performances, of course. Then if you studied any type of musical theory, you would think what I'm saying is bollocks. But I think what I'm trying to say is when you combine both a modernistic approach to music and perhaps an innovative mind, like all of them, and then you mix them with orthodox classical training, classical in the Western sense, depending on where you're watching from, you can really tap into a source of music that is not really that common.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a combination of modernistic singing techniques with a classical-like approach. Because even though they're singing,
it's a much more succinct way of saying it.
Yeah.
You should be a bloody lawyer.
Oh, okay. I would be bad at that.
That took me 3 minutes to say that.
Well, that's what we're here for. You compliment me, I compliment you, brother. That's life. Hey, so my point was that
Go on.
and my point was that even though they're singing in a classical approach, take in the technique itself, the techniques within it in that style are quite modernistic, are very modernistic approaches. So the combination of elements that comes into these moments becomes a really good fusion of eras within the same style, which is it's crazy because when you think about it, both of the songs that we heard were praise. They were prayers, right? So sung prayers, like worship songs that back in the olden days when that was the only way to worship. So they would take a lot of time because there would be no instruments. So they would take a lot of time into layering this incredibly intricate pieces for the choirs. So when you see them done in a modern take, these pieces might be, they're as old as God knows when.
Almost Psalm 9 or something, right?
96.
Oh.
Psalm 96.
Yeah.
You go to church.
I actually do though. I don't know. I always make that joke. I genuinely do.
But it's just that you don't look like your normal churchgoer.
Yeah. It's not like I'd go. No, I don't want to pick up a phone right now. Get my soul cleansed. It's not that. Yeah, I probably don't. I go, but I don't go probably as much as I should.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Actually, you go fairly often. Let's think about it. You go fairly often.
Yes, I'm going to go with that.
He does, yes.
It's mainly because to play, Because
Well,
Wlsk sings and stuff, and I play the percussion or the drums or whatever. It's fun.
I like going to
And then, it's like killing two... I shouldn't use the word killing when you go to church. But you know what I mean? It's like it sorts out two things at once.
Okay, I think I'm gonna...
It's enough, isn't it?
As your lawyer...
Protect.
I'm gonna just cut it here.